send that email lead to not only your phone automatically and then to your email. So then the next part is your text. So you can see what you want to do is you just put in your information of what you want to put so the client gets that text. The next one is that you want to send an email up to 800 characters. Down here is what you would copy and paste or type, whatever you want to do there. The next one is your home, your profile video. That means any video that you want. You can do your homemade video, and that is created right there in your profile. Going back to your profile and putting your video in there, and that's copying, pasting, whatever. Someone else that you know, and then auto reply, but you also then can say, okay, once the auto reply is done, then you can engage emails you want out for each grouping that is in there. We have had technical difficulties today. Anybody but me. Peggy, you're in trouble after this meeting. Does everybody understand the leads me portion? Because this is going to be for me to explain the next portion of there. So I'm going to go and go under search lists. Click on your search list, and it gives you everything that you've searched, okay? If you want to create a new search list, you click on, what in the? Yes. So that says yes. So you see now you have a new search look and feel. The thing that you have to, that's very important here, is you see your saved searches. It'll give you every search that you have, and you can create a new search list by this. Okay, so if you click on that, it just takes you to a new search list. So then what you do is you add your name. So you've saved your, okay. So now what you do is you start to build your search, okay? So right now we have everything in the database, which is 30 active listings, 33,000 active listings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Colorado first. Searched. Now that we've searched Colorado, you want to click on the MLS. These are the MLSs that are in your system, okay? So now you can search Montrose, Grand County, Inovia, Iris, Colorado Springs, and Grand Junction. That I belong to, okay? So let's say that we only want to search, now if we wanted to search Fort Collins, you do not not want to check RE Colorado, automatically do this for you, okay? Now I've got my property type because it says residential and active as a default, okay? If I want to remove any of these, all I have to do is take that X and it'll remove that in your stream, okay? It's going to be important later. It's not important right this it's not finished. Type into there because you've already got all the counties, the city. See how patient you guys, searching 30 points of entry and all the combinations. So when, and then the key here is you want to have saved searches for your clients. So now we've got 29 homes in all of Franktown. Okay, those are active residential homes. Okay, you see these. Now, if I wanted to see how many homes that are in Franktown Elementary that are active, how many homes in Sagewood or Ponderosa, or if I wanted Douglas County, I could click there, and I also can click neighborhoods. So as soon as I click a neighborhood there, then it'll give me everything in that neighborhood. It's not part of your original, okay? There's only one home in Castlewood North. So I've got the one home that I clicked in Castlewood North that are active, okay? And so I can go to that property here, and what it does, it opens up a new tab. And the nice thing about this is that you can utilize it by the tabs up. You got your search up here. So it's very easy to manipulate that, okay? And so now what happens?
Hey, Jim.
Yes.
So you say you go back to your search, it keeps that Castlewood Drive item open. But if you go back and change your search, does it keep that tab open still? In other words, if you were looking for Franktown, you want to look at Castle Rock, and another one, does it keep that first one open still?
I don't know. I mean, it didn't. Okay, well, you got a lot of stuff.
This is how you feel when the internet goes down.
Oh, here's back to my Google search. No, I won't.
Hey Jim.
Yes.
When you're doing searches where it says property type, I just see residential. Is there a way that you can have like attached?
I'm glad you asked that.
Oh, good.
That residential is the default.
That's the default. So Never. Don't want to change that. So going back to my, going back to Colorado searches, okay? So, so because I was dumb, and so now I can go back to Jim's test here, and it bring me back to exactly what I had, okay? That's why it's so important to name it first, so that you know. It'll save it, and it'll just be new search, and then it's right. MLSs, you can do all that. You want to get rid of it?
I don't want to get rid of it.
The best way to do this right now, okay, is to just go back to your saved list and say create a new list. Do not, name, you're not changing your search criteria. So for right now, if you want to start and build a new one, it may take you a little bit of time, but the beauty of this, once you build this is, so let's say that now I've got a client that one looks Colorado, and now I hit this button right, drop down menu, client, of how I want that. And now you've set a reoccurring up in your system.
Now, when they get the new one, every 30 minutes or every once a day or whatever,
Yes.
does it include everything that was there the day before if it hasn't sold? In other words, is it cumulative?
Depends on your criteria, because if you say you only want to show the last 5 days, it's only going to show the last 5 days. So what I normally do was I'll give them everything for a while, and then I'll narrow their search so they don't get frustrated on that, okay? Because you can do a 20, yeah, that's right. But that's kind of something that you have to remind yourself. It doesn't automatically do that because it doesn't do what you're search criteria, because you had a question and I want to answer that. How I'm highlighting for that the property. Now, the reason why only land or because there's no other rentals or anything else in that database, okay, in that particular area. But if I took out, I'm gonna start a new one and show you what there has. So I'm gonna create a new list, like Hank was asking. So I got a new search. I go to Jim's. So now I've got how many property types there are. You can take it out up here by residential by hitting the X button, and then change it by land right now. So I'm going to take out that, and you got to let it think. Too fast. Database. Excuse me. So are, and go back active. But you see now some other MLSs still have pending. We don't have pending. Private market under contract. Our system. So if anybody in our system, you can find out that filter. Okay, so in these bigger fields. It's broker inputs. So again, you question, because somebody, some idiot, some beautiful person put that in there. Okay, so we have to. So now if I want to say everything in, let's see if I can find. And you, well, this is where the where your character to character search will work. But let's say Spirit Ridge, for example. So now there's there's 4 pieces of land. They're active, Douglas County. So it shows you exactly where those pieces of ground are and active. Okay, and now if I wanted to take out land and down at the bar. No, it's how to do that. So you said, sending you this, everything that's in Spirit Ridge, but that's what search for a year, and it's going to still be the current information. It's not like an old search. It's going to be the current information.
Open it up and it revises it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's right. It's a search. It's just it's going here. I'm going to show. it's hard. You're going to go to one place, you see all your clients.
Up again.
Okay.
There's got to be something going on with the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I would. Now what I want to transactions today. There's a transaction file, your client will play. All the send it to the title company, and you'll be able to, for $300, handle it immediately. Okay, that's one of the benefits of Jay leaving. Do this so that I don't want to disparage anybody, but opportunity to do something that I've been wanting to do, and I person. So anyway, you know, anyway. Any questions about search? You can start search up here anytime. You can go to Florida, and it'll also give you. Say that I want to search Grant. Whoops.
Joey, before you jump there,
Yeah.
we add the link. What I'm trying to get to is, I have plans to just use the app, but I don't.
Okay. So I didn't finish the under the business activity, and I'll show you a client that actually is searching. I'm going to show you Hank's right here, or Masterson's. This is one that I just recently. Start to say, okay, we're putting all those email templates in. You can put a main phone number in there. You just put your main phone number in your check, okay? Then you got your social networking. You want to link them to your social networks. So anytime that they're searching, show up on their from the Droid, it's database.
That's their search though, but I have clients that are tech challenged. Can I set up a search?
Absolutely. So you see how this is the searches that they've done, okay? And so here's a new search that let's just see what they searched. So they've set up a search. You see how this land in condominium income, residential, under contract, pending, everywhere. So there was 7,000. But let's just say that we wanted Colorado, and now I just want to. So I'm ready to give them this list that there's 55,000. Okay. All I do is I hit this, and I put their email address because there are. Shows up under that same tab that I just showed you, and it'll show how many times they're clicking on that. Okay, and so that's is you'll be able to see that at the top, or you'll also see that in there.
So it doesn't matter if they open
No, if it opens up one time, it's going to show you that they've had one click. 2 times the 19 clicks, it'll show them that.
Is it the number of times they open it, or is it the number of searches that do?
No, this in this particular case, Hank, because you can have all the searches you want, and it'll show me all the searches that you're doing. Any saved searches that your client does, it shows up on their client portal. Any search that you create for them, it shows you how many times they're opening that up. Yes, opening it. They show up. Know that say, hey, is there something? So going back to your business activity, I can go back to my clients, and I've seen that Chris Griffin, he looked on the 10th. Okay, I just go to Chris, and here's Chris. Okay, I want to call him. I just click on his cell, and when I'm in the proper, you do this from your phone, automatically call that person and say, hey, Chris, should we go out and look? I mean, whatever you want to say, keep an you don't have to do clients. Him every 30 or every 30 minutes or every week. What we're so that it's all he sets it up. Now he's getting email of that they can do a lot more together than they ever did by not being a client of any agent. Over a lot, and we had some moments. On any um, 2.0 or I can put Spirit Ridge in there. Sold active Colorado. What is that? That's a bug there. There's a bug that won't leave this Colorado county. Let's go back to conflict. So right now I want to just search Colorado. I narrow it down, and it's going to give me always the most accurate, the ones that are the newest listings. So here's on Rocking Horse. This is in Douglas County. Okay. Clicking this, it opens up that. I want to go back to my screen, and now I want to see everything in Flying Horse. Okay. So because I know Flying Horse is the area that I want, it shows you everything in Flying Horse as a map search. And then you We will have an upgrade into this. They're working on it. That's 2.0. I want to stabilize my search before I start to go to a automatically, that way for right now.
And any of those things in blue, you can put
That's the beauty of it. But it's in Flying Horse. So want to come in. And the nice, think about it on the flip side, not just searching properties, but now your sellers know that level of that. Now you set up the search for your listings once a week. So they're saying, okay, anything under contract, anything sold, you're giving an automatic alert every week to say what's going on in our neighborhood without anything. So we've really tried to cross-reference, listings, buyers, the whole thing. Any other questions? Awesome. Thank you, guys.